Bro just woke up.
Actually, legitimately just woke up. Yeah, and Chirang said I'm not allowed to go get my coffee because he hates me. Anyway, this is day 2 of us being at Buttonwillow.
Global Time Attack Finals.
We didn't film me talking yesterday. We filmed a lot of other stuff, but we didn't film me. So this is the official intro for the video on day 2, but really you're going to see this before you see day 1. We have 2 teams competing that we tune. One, you guys already know, Prodigy Apparel, Isaac Torres. And then we have Rego Built. They're both from El Paso.
Yep.
They both have Supras. Similar setups, really.
Almost identical, yeah. It's like the cookie cutter Time Attack build now for if you want like around 800 horsepower.
Yep. So we're hoping that they can both podium.
Yeah, the Rego car has been having some issues. Hopefully they get it sorted out today because they're running out of sessions. Isaac's had pretty much the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And the practice day too.
But they're having trouble because other people keep like
it's bad
wiping out. Yeah, it's such a weird way to say it. Bad traffic on the track, but I guess that's the right term for it.
And because I don't know if you guys have ever been to Buttonwillow, it's a really dusty track. So anytime you hit the apex like right, you're gonna kick up like dust cloud. I can't speak. But dude, there's some sketchy moments where like they're like going through corners blind because there's so much dust. Yeah. So they were basically saying the track conditions weren't there, and they didn't want to put the good tires on and actually try for a time yesterday.
Yeah. So they're gonna go this morning when we get there. Yeah. Which I think we're getting there late.
I hope we get there on time for their session. But
he's gonna hit it. He's gonna try for his best time right now.
Yeah. I think we're still at 150, which is not their goal. They want to be sub 140 for sure. 150 for sure.
They want to be like, I think Isaac was saying he wants like a 149.
Yeah. Currently you're second place. Isaac is. So we'll see.
But yeah, this is another episode of Chidong Makes Me Travel Places. Yeah, it's fucking coming through on this thing. B58 guys to level up and get a Porsche.
Hey, yo.
Alright, what's up guys? We're back here under the scorching sun thanks to Chidong. It's like 140 degrees outside. I'm dying. I'm burning. I had to put on sunscreen today. We're here at Buttonwillow where it's dusty and hot in Bakersfield, California. Here with Isaac and Rego. They're both competing in the Global Time Attack Finals. They both have Supras that are tuned by us with similar setups. It's our first time out to an event like this. We haven't been to any of the Time Attack events, and so Chidong was like, yo, we got to go out to this. They're both running. They're both from El Paso, which is cool. And so, yeah, we're just here to talk about them. They've been doing well today. Rigo had a few issues with the car that he's been working out, and Isaac's been just, consistently bringing it down. And I think right now, what are we at? You're 149.5.
Yeah, right now we're at 149.5.
Yeah.
And then I'm at 152.9, somewhere around there.
Yeah, and he's been dealing with traffic on the track because they had him in a slower group run group, so he's gonna move up, I think, after for this one.
Yeah, after this next session, I'll hopefully move up and get more space.
Yeah, so he can open it up a little bit more. And yeah, what are you guys aiming for today? Today's the last day. It's the second day of the event. So what's the goals for today?
The goal today is just to, hopefully I could just go a little bit faster, like 151. I'll be happy. Almost a 150. I'll be happy. The track conditions right now, it's getting a little harder. It's gonna be harder to find more pace, more seconds. But I'm happy with it right now. We're ironing out the kinks. We already ran better than my previous 2 years ago. I ran 155. So
that's awesome.
152, 3 seconds, and that was my first hot lap. I had issues all weekend. Put down the first actual hot lap, I was able to go 3 seconds faster. Just get comfortable with the car, get more used to it, make adjustments, and go from there. Hopefully we just go faster.
Yeah, so this is our third year at Buttonwillow. 2023 we ran a 152. 2024 was a 151. Right now we're at a 49, which goes to show some power and a good suspension adjustments just gets you there. We have upgraded wing, upgraded splitter right now, and yeah, we're flying. In the morning we ran into some issues. I fell off the track. Car kind of didn't want to give us power going into limp mode, and we fixed it. Next session after that,
it was Chidong's fault that it went into limp mode.
Yeah.
So session 2 we went out. It was about 8 degrees hotter. Track was a little hotter as well, and we got a 149.5, which we're in third. We were in second. Now we're in third. Another guy went faster than us, but we have 2 more sessions, hotter sessions, but you can never count us out. Anything can happen. We're gonna turn up the power to map 3, and we'll just send it. Let's see what we can do.
Oh yeah, we were talking shit because there's a video of Rigo racing. What was it, a Bugatti? Not really a race. Okay, the Bugatti didn't floor it, but they posted a video of him on the strip in Vegas. Damn!
That's a nice Supra, bro.
I want to get the reaction.
Yeah.
And I was talking to Chidong. Chidong's like, yeah, man, they get down on the street in El Paso. I'm like, seriously, they fucking drag race that shit?
Yeah,
and so they're talking about, they're like, yo, it's way easier to go in a straight line than it is to do all this. And I agree with them. This shit takes way more skill. And Isaac want to talk his shit. So go ahead, Isaac.
You go.
All right, so we're running about in the 700s right now. You can kind of see that getting traction out of the corners, especially the slow corners, 30-mile-per-hour corners. You're coming out and going straight to 120. So you're short shifting, doing all you can to get the rear straight, So you drag races, it's easy to go in a straight line. It's not easy to go in corners.
They got radios and they got they're just doing that.
No prep, no burnouts, no nothing, no pimp juice.
This car makes almost 800.
It makes almost 800.
On our dyno, by the way. On our dyno.
Yeah. That's actually okay. Quick segue here. Okay, no, I gotta say this. Because they're in El Paso, right? So Rigo, they got a new dyno. They got a beautiful dyno jet. The dual roller links with the load control, everything, right? Exactly what you want that everyone else runs for all these times. And for all you guys that live at altitude, you're like, oh man, I mean this much power at 4 pounds less boost than you. My tuner is better. No, you're fucking not. Run it uncorrected. Tell me what it runs. The correction factors at altitude are not meant for turbo cars. Their car on the corrected on SAE, which is people oh, don't run SCD. SAE corrections are correct. They're both bullshit when you have a turbo car at altitude. Okay, on the SAE correction, what did it make 1,000?
Over 1,000.
Yeah, I made over 1,000 wheel at 40 pounds of boost.
17% correction.
Yeah, with 1.17. So if your tuner or your dynograph doesn't show you the correction factor, they're just fudging the numbers. get either uncorrected numbers or have them show you the correction factor so you can get the real number. When we ran his car uncorrected on the dyno, it made the power that it should, 860, because a turbo accounts for altitude. That's the whole point of turbocharged engines. So stop talking about your car making more power on a dyno. I'll shut the fuck up. Your car's not like, it's not just, you're not just making more power because of a great tune. 4 pounds less boost doesn't make more power because your tuner is good. It's not how that works. I mean, okay, in some cases that is how that works, but like, really, don't trust dyno figures from cars that are run at altitude unless you see a correction factor. That was my little, I have to say that, because he won't let me talk this shit on Facebook, so.
Yeah, but like these are both 800 and 800 plus.
Yeah, actual 800 horsepower cars. Like, they'll make this at sea level.
What kind of tires are you guys running?
So right now we're running Nankang CRS and AO52s, two sets of tires. 275 40s, yeah, so that's what we run.
Drag
yeah,
racer.
all the boys on like 315 Mickey Thompson ET Street R's. You got it easy, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You got all the grip. Like he said, coming out the corner, we had to short shift everything, fighting the wheel, it's tough, Going in a straight line, you're just cruising. Pedal to the floor, you're just cruising.
You put a drag pack on these cars and actually run like...
I was going to say, I'm going to put them in a car setup for drag. They're going to run record times in the street because they'll stay in it. They won't let out like all you guys do.
Oh, wow, damn. I don't know if you want to talk about this, but like, you can talk about the differences between like a drag racing event and a...
Yo, yeah. So, okay, what I like about these events and these guys is their builders are competent. That's the number one thing. They know their cars, they know what's up, and they're not begging us to turn it up after every run, bro. They're actually like, on the contrary, Rigo's like, yo, can you turn it down? Yeah, I gotta, I need power here, I don't need power there. Isaac like, hey man, I just need to turn it up right here. Every time I go to a drag racing, this is for you, Eddie. Every time we go, it's like, bro, I need more power. Turn it up, bro. Send it. I want all the wastegate duty side. I'm like, bro, not how that works. They actually care to learn how their cars drive, and also they got a whole team behind them that's making sure everything's right, and they listen when we tell them shit. The shop doesn't fight us. The shop's like, no, we know better. They're like, yo, all right, you're the tuner, you're telling us you see this in the data. They're data driven, which is how all of you should be. Even when you're going for times in drag racing, you should be data driven. You should look at it, you should think about it, you should work with your tuner, whether it's me or someone else, and look at what you got to do next. And if your tuner's not offering you that service, get a new tuner. But really, it's awesome that, really from like an engineering standpoint though, right? And like an analytical mind, these guys are like, they want to learn. They both look at, okay, I want to learn how to read my logs. I want to know what to look at so that I don't have to bug you after every run, right? But we're here for that, like we don't mind.
Right.
But it's nice to work with people that actually care to learn, look at the data, apply it, and it's not always, oh, I got to turn it up. There's other ways to make your car run faster, right? And so that's been awesome seeing that. This is much more enjoyable for us. Or we're not just like, like, oh, bro, turn it up.
Drag racers, any small thing goes wrong, they spam you. And
bro, oh my God, yeah.
And then these guys, they just figure it out.
And also, I've said this on so many videos, 99.9% of the times when you guys bug us on a weekend or like 11 o'clock at night or whatever, when we're with our families and you have a problem with your car, it's you or your builder. It is not the tune. These guys know that, right? They're not here like, oh, the tune's fucked up. They're good, except for today when Chidong fucked up.
Hey.
No, so you guys know there's 1F053C. It's the unwanted acceleration code that comes up. It's when, even with DSC off, if there's like excessive acceleration force detected, the car throws it in limp mode. And so Isaac got that because he was fucking ripping it down the track. So
he never hit that before.
Never hit that, and all the runs, even at Coda, he never hit that. So it was cool to see that, which means he's getting better at driving, obviously, right? Like he's getting faster and faster, and so the car kicked him out. So we had to go in and adjust some stuff to make that thing go away, but yeah.
All right, so let's go over the setup.
Yeah, so we popped the hood so you guys can see how complicated. There's no simple setups here. This isn't like how we tell you guys like, oh, just do these mods and you'll go fast. No, going fast there. These are 15-minute sessions, which Isaac brought up. Yeah. It's like 15-minute sessions, not 4-second races, right? And they're going back to back. They have a lot more shit to worry about when they're going around the track, heat management wise and everything else. And so they got way more stuff here. But it is, in terms of power adders, it is basically what we still recommend. Like they're running the same fuel pump setups that we recommend, the same manifold, the same turbo, and it's repeatable, bro. This just goes to show, like this is what works. We do want them to get the black market race kit. But that's for next season probably. We'll get Jensen to hook it up. All right, so we'll let Isaac go over his setup.
Of course we got the Kill M top mount kit. We do got the RK AutoWorks paired to it. So right now we're running pretty cold. This is the second event running with it. And
yeah, they changed that after the last time when we saw that they had serious heat management issues.
So
we had them change it over to this one.
Yeah, and then, of course, you guys hooked it up with RK, and we got in close contact with them, and they helped us out a lot. We're no longer overheating. It's not even pulling power anymore. We have no issues.
Oh, yeah.
And then you can see these reservoirs right here. I'm sure not a lot of drag racers know about this, but JRZ RS Pros. Right here, you can like adjust rebound, compression, and it's all with the little click of like the knob. It's just crazy stuff. We do have endless BBK in the front, if you see from the.
These are like a 30K MSRP brake kit, bro. Wild.
But we didn't get them for 26.
Yeah, they got
Luckily,
hooked up, but
we
still.
got hooked up. And yeah, you can see race spread component splitter paired with the Ings body kit all around. They're one of our new sponsors for this season, and I couldn't be happy to run her with them. Rigo's also running them as well with the smaller splitter, but still works great. Yeah, built trans by Jack's Transmission. Should hold up to about 1,000 horsepower, maybe even more, but we probably won't run that. We do got the JQ Works steering wheel right there, brand new Gen 2.
Fully configurable.
Yeah, fully. You can change maps on there, turn off traction, blinker, anything you can do from the factory. It's there. We also running the Spage Sport wing. We also partnered up with them this year, and they've been such a help to us. Laguna, we needed a new wing blade, and they sent it over in a week, and we were able to run it and get that second place that we got. Of course, we got the Ings body kit in the back, and
the body kit is clean. I love this rear bumper.
And then Advan wheels paired up with Advan AO52. Yeah, 200 tread wear, 275.
So yeah, 800 horsepower on 275, 200 tread wear tires.
Yeah, so
no drag pack, no nothing.
So on the higher speed tracks we did this year, we didn't have many traction issues. We were able to lower the traction on the
custom traction
slider, from Go Racebox. It was basically at the low setting, and we're coming out of the corners, not even drifting or anything. It was perfect. And then we came here with the same setup from Laguna, and first turn, as soon as I get out, I'm like sideways, like, oh crap. So brought it back in, moved the slider up a little bit, and yeah, we're perfect right now.
It's because the track's dusty, you think, right?
Track
it's
is also pretty dusty.
Yeah.
I get low pressure pump. This is just a simple low pressure pump setup. It's just it's Visconti stage 1, which is the 525 added in the tank. That's it. That's pretty simple.
The two Recaro pole positions and a Studio RSR roll bar in the rear, just to keep us safe, especially being a street car. We don't have a lot of safety requirements, like we don't have to run a full cage or anything, but we're still getting up to 140 miles per hour on this track. Luckily, like being a new car, a lot of the safety systems are good on it and stuff. So for some safety stuff, I'm running a full Sparco suit, SFI and FIA rated, so fire resistant and stuff like that. For my helmet, I'm running a Hans device. This was made to keep drivers intact after an accident, so your neck doesn't get whiplash and stuff. And then also a helmet. Oh, you of course have to wear a helmet. Even at drag events, you need to have a helmet and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Simple but not, you know. For a street car, it's like breaking the boundaries of going up a level, but it's still a street car. It still passes regulations, and yeah, it's very simple.
It is a requirement in some events.
Yeah,
class car. It has to be street legal, right?
Has to be street legal.
Yeah.
This car is fully registered. That's about it.
Yep. I guess we'll move on to
Rigo
over here.
Yeah.
All right. So let's walk over to your car.
Walking over to my car, same tires. You know, that's the same setup in a sense. 275/40 squared. We run. That's our one set, and our other set we were trying to, you know, two-tone it.
Yeah.
Moving into the interior, you know, Recaro pole positions as well. JQ Works match race steering wheel. But other than that, also Studio RSR roll bar. And, I mean, that's pretty much it for the interior. There's something else that crazy in there. All right, let's talk about the power.
Yeah,
power is 6870 top mount precision kit. A CSF Race Gen 2 intake manifold.
Yeah, and the turbo is a next gen turbo.
Yeah, next gen.
And an ATS top mount turbo kit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and then port injection. Same as Isaac on nav regards when it comes to PI, just ID 1050s.
Yes.
You don't need much more than that at this power level. So yeah, that's all good to go.
Yeah. So paired with the PI, we're
the low
moved
pressure
to
setup.
the low pressure setup. We actually are running a surge tank in the back, here in the back.
I'm gonna try my best to show it.
Yeah, you can try your best to show it.
Oh yeah, it's you can kind of see it. The radium tank. It's a 1 gallon tank.
Yeah, it's a 1 gallon tank. So a lot of issues that Supras actually have, a very common issue, is you have to run it topped off in fuel.
Yeah,
like if we're
fuel
taking
starvation.
The fuel starvation is pretty crazy on these cars. You got to be running them 100% full if you don't have a surge tank. And we're running into that issue in Coda and other tracks before, especially if you're running it below half a tank, 100% you're gonna run into that issue. So had to pair that with all that low pressure setup. It's worked amazing. We've been running the car at half a tank or below half a tank, and no fuel starve, no nothing. It's working as intended, and we can move on to the back since we're here with the chassis mounted wing.
Oh yeah, why can't we pop the trunk again?
We can't pop the trunk because it's a chassis mounted wing. This brace right here goes all the way down to the chassis. On top of the brace is obviously the Voltex wing that we have run.
Yeah, so we have to remove the wing to pop the trunk every single time.
Yeah, every single time. If we gotta check something back here, or whatever the reason may be, we gotta remove the wing.
But you were saying before, because the trunk themselves are pretty, like, I think it's aluminum, right? Where it's flexible.
Yeah,
so if you mount a wing just straight onto the trunk itself, it's not gonna hold up.
Yeah, it's exactly that. We're taking turns at 140, no, not 140, but we're taking them really fast at 110.
Over 100, yeah.
Over 100. These trunks aren't really, you mount a wing to them, they'll flex and they'll break.
It's not rigid enough, yeah.
They're not rigid enough.
People break their trunks. Like,
yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I mean, that was the early stage development, so I have time attack on these Supras. But now you gotta do a chassis mounted wing or add the plates. You gotta add the plates to stiffen up and make sure you're holding that wing down, and there's it holds the rigidity of it. So, and as well in the back we have it is a stock bumper, but as you could tell, we cut it, and it was just something that we wanted to do. It's like it hasn't really been proven in a sense to be aerodynamic, but I mean,
but it reduces drag. A lot of drag racers do the same thing. They'll cut out the rear bumper and just remove that, pretty much air flap.
Yeah, exactly.
Go faster, less drag, all that.
Yeah.
But the exhaust looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's a custom fab 4-inch, right? 4-inch single.
Yeah, all the way custom 4-inch single exit, center exit as well. Yep.
Yeah. So the butthole exhaust.
Yeah, it's loud. It's amazing.
What's the brakes on this? Just stock caliper.
Right now we have stock caliper with endless brake pad. It is a gyro disc rotor. Definitely need to upgrade to something like that, because brakes are like we're out there 15 minutes at a time. We're not being out there for a 4-second pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
those guys actually go to lightweight brakes for less braking, so it saves weight. So
exactly.
you guys got to do the opposite.
You got to do the opposite. Yeah, it has to be flow. They can't overheat. That to be be able to be on the brakes repeatedly. We're stopping from 140 to like 30, 60, whatever it might be, whatever the corner is. You're on those brakes a ton, and they'll get hot. You got to take account to everything like that matters. So, but right now, as the setup goes, it's been nice to us. We have stock caliper, endless brake pad with a gyro disc rotor, like I said. Definitely need to upgrade those, because once you're making this much power, you definitely need to stop. Like Isaac had mentioned, we do run the Racebox splitter. It is a different type of setup because we do actually run a lip and a splitter. As you could tell, if the lip wasn't here, you would probably see a lot more of the splitter, and it'll more aggressive, which we're planning to do. It is a Sabre design splitter, and it works.
Yeah, and what's the suspension setup on this right now?
So right now, the suspension setup is the Olin's road and track holdovers, which is they're good. They'll definitely do the job. But once you take it up to this next level, there's levels that you need to be at, and
there's levels to this shit, bro.
Yeah, there's levels to this shit, and it's you'll need a better suspension. That's what we're working with.
You guys actually had a set on water. They just didn't get in here in time.
Yeah, we had a 2-way MCS coilover set on the way. Unfortunately, it didn't get here on time. What we're planning to, we didn't even know we were gonna show up to this event.
Yeah.
But we said fuck it. We needed to test the car anyways.
Yep.
It's been working beautifully. Nice. Other than the first 2 days, everything else has been amazing. Just look at it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I bet these cars are freaking it's a blast to drive.
It's amazing.
I have an 800 horsepower Supra back home, but it's a straight line, like road race car, pretty much street car on the drag pack. once you put a car on a drag pack, it ruins the drivability of the car with a big tire like that. And
Yeah,
I
100%.
don't really get to enjoy actually throwing the car around and doing anything with it ever since I had it. So I'm kind of jealous that you guys have boats like this. And you know, obviously it takes a lot of money and effort to get good at tracking. And I wouldn't really do any track stuff back home. It's a whole different level getting that power on the track and actually taking corners and stuff like that.
Yeah, you're demanding a lot. You're demanding a lot out of these tires. Like we said, we're running 275.
Not just tires, everything on car. Exactly. Again, I'm gonna harp on this again. 275s, bro, hooking 800 plus horsepower. Some of these straights and corners too. So it's a handful.
It is definitely 100%. But I mean, we wouldn't want it either way, right?
Yeah.
Any other way. I'm sorry.
Transmission. So
oh yes,
To mention
transmission.
that.
So we're running a pure stage 2 transmission. It's
I think it's built for over 1,200 horsepower.
Yes.
I think, and we tuned both of these cars that we really prioritize like how we ramp and boost and having a smooth power band versus just like giving it all.
Yeah.
And we actually have room to go. Both of these actually Isaac's car has a lot of room to go when it comes to boost because we didn't even do 38 pounds on the dyno for him, but we did for your car. And we could have taken this to 40 pounds of boost, maybe make 900 horsepower and way more torque. If this was a drag car. But obviously, we're not gonna use that kind of power and torque on, especially this track. So yeah, the dyno tune was mostly just to get the car dialed in, and then all the rest of the adjustments are all done at the track. Like today, we had to turn it down actually, even from the lowest map, just to get the car hooking. And we're messing with the custom traction control that we implemented with the Ecutech custom maps. So it's an ignition based custom traction control that cuts timing when the car detects wheel slip. So that helps a lot. But you have to get used to the car. You have to dial in that slider to get to exactly where you need to be at.
That's what I love, because there's still a lot of testing. Like I said, I ran a 152 and that was 3 seconds PB from 2 years ago what I ran, and it was a completely different setup. And I still need to mess with it. I still need to dial in the coilovers and stuff like that, especially once we get the new ones. It's gonna be a whole different other car. And I want to give a shout out to you guys. You guys were amazing tuning this car. It was so easy. We just off the iPhone, just loaded the maps and run it on the dyno and give us a revision, another map, another log, and it was done.
That was it.
Easy.
It was partly on you guys too, because you guys set the car up right. I was talking to your dad actually. Most of these cars that has port injection, external boost control that's using reflex, most people don't wire it right. You guys had that like off the bat, good to go. We didn't have to do any troubleshooting, any diagnosing. The wastegates were pumped right. That's another big issue. So it was really smooth for both of us. Not just because the tuning side was easy, but the rest of it. Oh, look at this. God damn.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good experience out here so far. So I guess like you were saying, this is the first time out with this car, and there's more cars coming.
Look at that, man.
Nice. But first time out with this setup, not bad. So I'm excited to see what this car does next year. Obviously way more events that you guys are gonna go to. And we're hoping to come out to more of these events as well.
That would be awesome.
Thanks for joining this session of Chidong Makes You Bake in the Sun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope to do more of this. Maybe Chidong will build a time attack car. Chidong can't drive. He couldn't do a time attack car. But we'll be out here more. We like this. It's a lot more fun. It's fun watching the little the microsecond improvements where like this small adjustment that helped you get a little like a mile an hour more out of the turn resulted in like a better overall time by a significant amount, right? So yeah, fun stuff. Aside from the heat and the I don't know if you guys see, there are flies everywhere, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Bakersfield has dead bodies in the desert. I'm telling you right now, these flies are coming from like a fucking mass grave somewhere. They're everywhere, bro. It's nasty. Anyway, thanks for joining us. Goodbye.